Hey, welcome to another episode of From 10 to Win. This is where we look at a market category and see how a challenger brand might be able to improve their positioning to take on the market leader. And we do this using our AI positioning and messaging app, Smoke Ladder. We're looking at survey tools today. And we looked on G2, saw who the market leader was. It was SurveyMonkey. Then went down and looked around the 10th place spot. This brand was actually in ninth, and it was Alchemer. Let's take a look at their website and see if there's some opportunities for them to improve their positioning. All right, so got their headline here: give every customer a voice, make every voice matter. Kind of a general statement, I think, about the importance of survey data, market research. What I do like, though, about their header here is they've got these two lines that their software is for any company that doesn't want the expense and complexities of Qualtrics, another market leader, or has outgrown SurveyMonkey, the market leader we're looking at. That's great. I think that's a great way to position themselves, at least in a general sense, that they have advantages over both of these brands. And now they just need to do a good job of explaining what those are exactly. If we come down here, we can see in the next section, they really focus mainly on some of the core use cases: customer engagement, market engagement, employee engagement. Let's jump over to SurveyMonkey and see what they're saying on their site. So this is their enterprise landing page. And like a lot of market leaders do, they don't say much. It's a very broad statement here, a headline of SurveyMonkey and Enterprise. So you know right where you are, and discover why we're a leading survey platform for companies around the globe. Super general. But they do have this advantage of saying trusted by 95% of the Fortune 500. And that's what market leaders do. They lean into their reputation. They lean into the fact that they have millions of users, and that's how they build trust. We come down here, we can see get insights to drive impact, bring insights, teams, tools together with integrations. Again, very high level stuff. Nothing that's very differentiated, but that's not really what SurveyMonkey has to do. Let's come over to our app and see if there's some opportunities for Alchemer to improve their position and move up a little bit. All right, so their total positioning score is strong, very good value scores overall. If we come down here, we can see all the points of value. These are the points of value we grade every website on, 24 different points on a scale of 1 to 10. On the right-hand side, the points where they scored the highest: responsive, simplify, organize, connects, reach, reduce effort. All great things. Now let's jump over to the differentiation tab. This first section is comparing Alchemer versus our category averages for other research tools. And we can see there's lots of good points of separation here. Down in the highlight points: integrate, responsive, generate revenue, configurable. Let's come down here and see how they compare specifically against the SurveyMonkey landing page. So here we can see in blue is the SurveyMonkey page and orange is the Alchemer page. So there are some points where SurveyMonkey has advantages, expertise being one, reputation being one. As the market leader, those are things we would expect. But Alchemer has some advantages too: connects, organize, responsive, simplify. Those are all good things too. Let's come down and we can see the descriptions for why they got the scores that they did. And then down here, there are specific points of strength where they have the most separation from SurveyMonkey: responsive, connects, reach, generate revenue. But I want to come back up here because I think there's a couple points that I think they could do a better job of emphasizing around, and that's simplify and reduce effort. These are both points where they scored well and have some separation from SurveyMonkey. But I think they could lean into these even more to create a stronger overall identity. If we come back to their site, let's keep going down past the use cases, past the social proof. We have this section here where they talk about feedback software with all the power, none of the pain. They're hinting a little bit here at the idea of they have a powerful tool that's easier to use, which I think is great. That's kind of along the lines of what we want to get at here. If we come down a little further, we can see their products. And in the middle, this product in particular, I think is interesting, their Alchemer workflow. It's a no-code workflow product that allows teams to integrate surveys into other channels that they're using. So whether you're a marketer or you're a customer engagement person, you can set these integrations up without having to bring in a developer. This is a huge benefit. This means like reducing effort, reducing cost, reducing uh, time to get these things set up within your organization. I think these are the kinds of things that Alchemer should really be leaning into even more. This identity of we simplify things, we're reducing effort, and then as a result of that, we're also reducing cost. But there's one other thing I want to look at. This is their dedicated landing page that compares them versus SurveyMonkey. And down in this third slot here, they talk about their support. They've got great support, or at least that's what they're known for. That's what they've been rated well for on G2 specifically. And this is yet another point where they can talk about the fact that they help reduce effort, reduce costs by providing great support, meaning your team isn't left on their own to figure stuff out or having to pull in internal resources to figure stuff out. They can reach out to Alchemer support and get it right away. I think these are all great things that they could really bring together and tell a compelling story around. Let's come over to the last thing, the AI Insights tab. I just wanted to call out specifically in this decision maker insights section, the CFO also calls out this same idea of the automation of surveys with no code workflows can result in cost savings. So when you think about the CFO as being the one who might ultimately be making the decision on whether or not to spend money on this, also focusing in on this same idea of there's cost savings here because of the simplification and the reducing of effort that it takes to implement their software. And also in the value proposition evaluation, memorable strengths, integrates with existing systems, no code automation workflows. So this is what I think Alchemer should be leaning into even more with their identity. So rather than just talking about the importance of survey data and how it can help your organization, talking about how they implement it and how they make it easier for teams to bring these kinds of systems to life. This was just high-level analysis. Hopefully it gives you some ideas about how you could use our tool to analyze your site, analyze competitors, and hopefully take on your own market leader.